Hey Moon Magic Super Souls, welcome to today's readings, which happen to fall on New Year's Eve. So happy New Year, everybody. Welcome to these readings. Welcome if you are returning, welcome if you are new. We're asking for immediate guidance from Spirit today, a message that you need to hear right now. I post these readings every Sunday and it happens to fall today on New Year's Eve. So what a magical time to be doing a reading and requesting an immediate and very special message from Spirit that you need to hear right now. So let us draw 3 cards together. I'm actually going to use 3 angels as well today in our readings. I will show them to you in just a moment. Let's draw the cards first. Oh, hello. It's a really lovely energy actually. I sort of feel like, people are arriving. How curious. Okay, this is for pile 1. And this is, I thought there were 2 there, pile 2 and pile 3. Okay, so let's turn these over and then I will bring in the angels. So we have for pile 1, sea serpent. This is pile 1. For pile 2, we have lizard. And this is your card. And for pile 3, we have scorpion. And this is your card. Okay. So let's bring in some angels. Okay, so for pile number 1, you have a cherry quartz angel. This is really lovely. This is what you can see if you have a good look at those colours and feel into that energy. So pile 1, cherry quartz. Pile 2, you have white quartz. This is the angel. And pile 3, you have tiger eye. Okay, so that is the angels, the cards for today. And I'm going to leave the video running for just a few moments longer. Listen to your intuition. If there's more than one reading that's speaking to you, just trust it and go with it. And if there's anything on your mind, I'm hearing as well coming through, anything particular on your mind at such a pivotal turning point, or anything you're really wanting to know about, hold it in your mind and just sit with that as you tune into the readings. And whichever one is speaking to you loudly about the energy of your particular thoughts, then trust that one. As I said, there may be more than one coming through, particularly today on New Year's Eve. Beautiful souls, tons of love to you all. I will see you in the readings in just a moment. Hey, pile 1, welcome to your reading. Happy New Year's. I hope you have had the best Christmas ever and that things have been just beautiful and wonderful for you. Now, you have a really interesting energy here because cherry quartz helps us to overcome obstacles. It helps us to step up and to sort of, if there's anything in your world that feels a bit stuck, like it's going round in circles, then cherry quartz, the energy of this is going to help to unstuck it, as it were. So we have this, and it is very interesting aligning with the sea serpent, because this is kind of about emotionally processing things and in many ways both taking care of yourself emotionally and also freeing yourself from things that might send you round in circles. So let's place these over here and draw your oracle cards and see what we're shown. I'm actually going to put it up here for the moment. Still got all my lovely Christmas decorations and things out for the readings, which I will put away soon. Let's draw oracle cards. What are we shown? Got quite a lot of angel cards today actually. Just felt very drawn to them on this beautiful New Year's Eve. There is your first. You have peaceful resolution. Okay, fabulous. Fabulous. Peaceful resolution. We have, that is lovely. We have, be honest with yourself. Look at this. This is so much emotion in your reading. All your feelings, even the difficult ones, have a message for you. Accept your truth and then let source take it from there. Look at that, this incredible hug. And this sea serpent is literally kind of wrapping itself around what actually feels like an eye of awareness. Okay, peaceful resolution. So whatever is uppermost on your mind, the immediate message really here is that your emotions are really real and what you're feeling is genuine. There is nothing to hide from your emotions. You have every right to feel what you're feeling. Whatever this circumstance or situation is around you, this is a general reading. And also with cherry quartz, you can overcome this. You can absolutely overcome this, come through and out the other side. This situation is already resolved. I give any worries, cares. This is your prayer to Archangel Michael. I give any worries, cares and concerns to you in exchange for true peace in all ways. Thank you for resolving this. And then you give details of the situation in a divinely perfect way. Okay. I'm really hearing that there's been purpose to something. Absolute purpose to something, but you possibly, cards are throwing themselves around. There's been a purpose to something, but it's been quite emotionally charged. We'll look for more information in a moment. See, Christmas time, I mean, whenever you are coming to this reading, these are all timeless readings, so you could come to this reading in 6 months' time. But you know, whenever you come to it, I'm doing this around New Year's, and of course Christmas is a time when we have a lot of connections with people. Third house, communication. Okay, I'm hearing that a communication will take place in some way, shape or form that is going to clarify your situation or bring peace of mind, allow you to relax. There's something you've almost been waiting for, on tenterhooks about. The communication that's needed is going to happen. It will come in. I'm hearing that. Let's draw from a tarot pack as well. May we ask, please, about pile one's situation and a message that's needed today. I'm feeling it is largely about a someone. Well, it could be a group of people, but I am largely seeing another person with these two birds here. A communication needs to take place. There's something that you don't know about, or you're worrying about, or it's sitting with you. Okay, Son of Swords. I kind of want to say the person involved does actually want to have a voice. They do want to say something to you. Something hasn't been voiced. This is part of the problem here. Something hasn't yet been communicated that needs to be. They do wish to move it forwards as much as you do. This isn't just you wanting a swift resolution or a conversation that will clarify things. I think they actually do want this. Absolutely they do. This is the card of Judgment. Mizan, in a traditional pack, it would be the card of Judgment. They've actually been contemplating how on earth to say what they need to say. There is a sort of an emotional charge. I'm seeing this card as well for you. Shah of Staffs. This is the King of Wands in a traditional pack. I do think this person is genuine, that this feels as though it's about another person. I think for them, they have sort of been sitting on this, trying to work out how to say what they need to say to you. In a way, they're very resolute about, I want to say, doing the right thing. They're very resolute, but they're not quite sure how to voice this to you. May we please have further information. This does feel as though it is about another somebody. Now, if obviously it's a general reading, you need to take what resonates, but if this isn't connected to somebody, it could just be a circumstance where something needs to be said, but it may be that it's not quite the right reading for you. Now, this is really, seems to me to be all about relationships somehow, or potentially about a someone. I think this person does wish to find a peaceful resolution. They do want to take something forwards. They do want to have that communication that will enable something to move ahead. I think that they're just not sure how to say it. Yeah, I really do think they've kind of been torturing themselves over this a bit. You know, when somebody really wants to voice something to you, I feel there's another card to come out. Bear with me, I'm just going to move these all along. In all honesty, I think they've tied themselves in knots over this a little bit. They've been tying themselves emotionally in knots. Interestingly, I think it's probably tied you emotionally in knots. They want this, I actually think they want the same thing that you do, whatever the outcome would be for you. This is a general reading. Didn't set out to do a relationship reading, but it does seem to me to be connected to a relationship with someone. Yeah, look at this. There's been a lot of they're wanting to free themselves from something, or free you. I think that they are afraid of making a commitment in case somehow, or a commitment, they're afraid of having a commitment or making that conversation. For some of you it might not, I say a commitment, whatever that means for you. They've been tying themselves in knots. I do think they want to move something forwards. I do think they want to find the light at the end of the tunnel. I just think they don't know how to voice what they need to voice, and that's part of the challenge here. It's not that they don't wish to voice something to you. Let's just find out a little bit more about this. Let's just clarify. This is turning into a relationship reading, but I'm going to go with it because it feels as though this is what we're being shown. So we have these two cards showing first. Six of Swords and Seven of Wands. Okay. I think that this person has a lot of there's either a conflict of interests around this scenario with you, a conflict of interest, worrying about doing the right thing, concerned about it going wrong. On the one hand, I feel there's a bit of paradoxical energy here. On the one hand, I think they kind of know what they want. On the other hand, I think if this is a love interest, I almost feel as though they'd like to run away with you in secret. There's a conflict with some other area of their life. Now, if this isn't a love interest, there is a conflict with some other area of their life. If this is a family situation, it's a conflict between, you know, actually having a voice and talking to you about one perspective versus talking about something else. Now, we've got a very clear indication from Archangel Michael that this situation is already resolved. So there's been this conflict of interest. If this is resolved, may we have more information about this? Three of Cups. Okay, they are going to come forwards, I think. You know, we're going to see a point of resolution here. Queen of Cups. Five of Cups. And Five of Pentacles. Okay. I think we're going to see a point of honesty here. Actually, I feel that you have been left sort of hanging in the balance a bit, not quite knowing, really not quite knowing how this is going to work out. I think a decision is going to be made, and I'm seeing again, this is a general reading, so I'm seeing two outcomes here. One is that this will move forwards in the happiest way possible. The other is that this is actually going to be sort of terminated, or it will come to its end, and then there will need to be an emotional processing. Either way, there's an emotional processing. I think for some of you, this is a situation that hasn't felt good, and it needs to reach a point where conversations take place, and actually you may part your ways. On the other hand, for some of you, there's a coming together. Now that could be difficult for you if you're sitting and hanging in the balance. How do we do this for you? How do we process this in our reading in the best way for you? Yes, because it is. I feel like it could. This is sort of saying. I mean, what I will say is, either way, it is for the best. Let's look at the outcome so you can see where this goes. So may we have the outcome for the Three of Cups and the Queen of Cups. This wonderful scenario where there is a celebration, a coming back together. You know, besties coming back together. If you've had a falling out with a friend, this is a coming back together. It's okay. The other outcome is a choice to move away, or in a way it is the right decision, that it's going to, something comes to an end. May we ask for more information about this scenario first. So we have the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. I do feel this is slightly hanging in the balance, and yet it says this situation is already resolved. We're being shown the Wheel of Fortune. Six of Wands is success either way. Right. I'm hearing a greater clarity coming through here for you. If you are in a scenario where something has been playing heavily on your mind and it really hasn't felt good, I think there will be a communication that enables you to clearly make a choice to move away. I'm seeing choices coming through here. This is what's coming through. If your situation applies to something that you really desire, you really want, let's say it was a love interest, it's someone who has really attracted you and nothing's been said and you're sitting and waiting, I think this will come through in the most positive way. We have the Six of Wands. I mean, we have literally almost like a marriage, a commitment. So I'm hearing two different scenarios. If, however, there is a conflict and it really feels as though this is perhaps, there's been a group of friends or people, it's felt like a betrayal or something really heavy going, and you just think, I don't think I want to ever do that again, but you haven't quite got the evidence. Let's say something was going on that just felt, I don't know, underhanded or just not okay, really disappointing, really heartbreaking. I think there will be an opportunity to walk away. Let's see the outcome here. So it depends on your current circumstances. That's why I'm getting two very distinct messages. Yes, Knight of Cups. Oh, how interesting. Right, okay. Knight of Cups and Five of Swords. This will reach a conclusion. You may even actually get a bit of an apology. Actually, that's what I'm seeing here. So I've got two very different scenarios here. One where maybe somebody just hasn't been able to be forthcoming about how they feel, but actually they are going to move forwards, have that conversation, find the courage to speak to you. They want the same thing. They've been debating within themselves how to discuss it with you, and they finally or find the confidence to reach out to you, and they will do so, and we see a really happy ending. And this is your message. For some of you, there is a scenario that has actually felt incredibly disappointing, as if you've been really hurt, pushed out in the cold. And I think actually in that scenario, I think somebody is going to come in and kind of eat a bit of humble pie, really, be a little bit shamefaced. There's been some skullduggery going on, and I think they're going to come back in a bit shamefaced, make an apology, and you have the right and entitlement to kind of set the pace here and set the boundaries. Maybe have a little bit more information, maybe one more card. Yeah, absolutely. Look at this. You can actually sit down, set the pace, and it's kind of like, I think when this is acknowledged, you're able to then emotionally process this, because when something is acknowledged and validated, your feelings feel valid, which means you can then move something forwards within yourself and make decisions and choices about what you want to do for yourself. So I'm seeing ultimately a positive outcome come from whatever scenario you are in. One scenario is to do with someone not being sure or not having the confidence or being a bit shy about talking to you, whether that's friendship, love, or however that is. It is connected to some form of relationship. The other scenario is actually very different. It's somebody who has perhaps behaved badly. I think they come forward. I think that they are a little shamefaced, or they get found out. And because of this, I think you really begin to understand that you didn't do anything wrong, and you can then make your own choices and decisions about what you want to do about this. Pile 1, these are your messages. All about relationships of some sort and issues going on within relationships. Happy New Year's. You know, either way, this is putting you back in your own driving seat and enabling you to step up, to overcome some form of stuckness that is around you, and with clarity to move forwards. The situation is already resolved. There's definitely stuff going on behind the scenes to make this resolution possible. Pile 1, Happy New Year's. Have an amazing January. If you haven't already checked it out, do check out my January predictions readings. They're very, very interesting. I am sending you all the love in the world. This is very unexpected for one of my Sunday readings, which is always about a message you need to hear right now from Spirit. But yeah, this is totally focused on something that you are sort of have been left hanging with and not been quite sure how to move it forwards, or what it would mean, or what the outcome would be. And this is what your reading is saying. If you'd like to get a notification of any of my readings, do subscribe and press the little bell icon. If you'd like to be in my monthly prize draw, I give away a free private reading and a pack of my own oracle cards and a diary and a journal every month, or at least a diary for the first couple of months of the year, and then obviously by then diaries are not needed so much. So, but do check out the video. I post I make an announcement. I post the winners here on YouTube, a little video announcing them. If you add yourself, if you're a subscriber and you add yourself to my subscriber email list, then you are in that prize draw forever, and we draw a name out of the hat every month. So do check out that video if you're on the subscriber list, and if you would like to be in that prize draw, do subscribe and add yourself. Tons of love. Happy New Year's. See you again for another reading really, really soon. Hey Pile 2, welcome to your reading. Thank you so much for joining me, and I so hope that you had the most wonderful Christmas if you're watching this as I've uploaded it, and I hope you are doing really, really well. And if you're coming to this reading like in 6 months' time or something, then I hope you are just doing really, really well, and that you did have a wonderful Christmas whenever your last Christmas was. So Happy New Year's, because that's the time I'm doing these readings. We have the energy of Lizard for you. This is about entering the dream time. Lizard energy, it's seeing ahead, manifesting something even. Very, very interesting energy. White quartz is a stunning energy. It literally repels negativity. I'm really hearing a strong message that maybe something of a dream of yours is being, I almost want to say being protected. A dream you desire, something you want to manifest, something you're looking forward to is being protected, guarded. Negativity is not allowed to enter, almost. Let's just draw cards. We've got a lot of angel cards we're going to look at today for you. May we please have information, a message immediately for my Pile 1s, please. What is needing to be seen? Abundance. Okay, wow. Well, there we are. That's pretty big as a starting point on New Year's Eve for you, my beautiful Pile 2s. I am excited for you already. Be the real you. Wow, your greatest power comes from being who you truly are. Don't let anyone sway you from expressing your authentic self. Okay, you're on track for, I think, a really interesting year. I don't think just... I think this reading is looking ahead. The Lizard is looking ahead. Simply be you. There is an energy in here that is so positive. It is as if the essence of your own energy is being protected so you can move forwards into a space of true abundance. And that's not just about money. Abundance is about every aspect of our lives. It's about happiness, fulfillment, contentment. Okay, now it's time to leave this unhealthy situation. How interesting. Archangel Michael, what parts of my life do I need to focus on more closely right now? Thank you for helping me to hear your answers and for giving me the courage to make healthy changes in my life. So there is something around you right here and right now that is less than negative, or less than positive rather, which is why I think I was feeling like your energy is being protected. Your energy, your positivity is being preserved. It's as if negativity is being, like there's an energy around you that's being placed around you by your angels, your guides, to repel negativity so that you can be you, so you can step up into the best version of you. I feel like you have something significant to bring forth this year, and yes, solar flares activate. There is something that is absolutely primed and ready to be activated in your world, within you, something that you can bring forth this year. It's your personal pathway to abundance. It's very much unique to you. And what's happening at the moment, there's something going on around you that doesn't feel as positive as it could be. And you're being sort of shielded from it. Actually, this is your message. You're being really supported here, shielded from any form of negativity, so that your energy remains pure enough so that you can then activate and start to manifest whatever this is. It's like coming into your own, or stepping into the best version of you. There is definitely something that you're going to be bringing forth this year, or manifesting, and your guides, spirit, angel source are telling you that they are literally cushioning you from negativity to ensure that you, in your purity, can vision in and take action and activate the very best version of you. May we have more information? This is your message that's coming through very, very clearly. Guarded, protected, shielded is better. Shah of Staffs. Okay, I think you probably know what this is that you're going to be bringing forth. Some of you may already be working on it, but whatever it is, this is the King of Wands in a traditional pack. Look at this, even this energy. Can you see this passion, this leadership, this energy of taking charge? You're being surrounded here. How interesting, we have a frame here. I wonder if you are also being projected upon, you know, like I sometimes think people won't not say frame you as such, but I think people see us in a particular way. But you're being literally guarded, protected, shielded. Shielded is the right word. Surrounded so that you can remain intact. Whatever's going on around you, whatever shadows are created by other people. It's like, I always think with white quartz, the energy, negativity, just, it's like water off a duck's back. It bounces off, it repels negativity. You are genuinely being surrounded and protected and guarded so that you can do what you can do. You can bring forth the best that you can be. I feel like it's a contribution of relevance to, not just to you and your own calling and pathway, but relevance to potentially others as well. Yeah, 5 of Coins. How interesting. So there is an energy of either disappointment. There's something around you that has felt, I think it's almost felt as though you thought a door was closing, but the door is not actually closed. Okay. Here we have more information for my beautiful pile. Okay, lovely, my pile 2. Yes, look at this. We have the Sun of Cups, and this is the card of the Chariot in the traditional pack. And the Sun is the Knight in a traditional pack. So we have the Knight of Cups and the Chariot moving forwards. This is such a positive, liberated energy. Look, whatever has disappointed you, I want to say it's going to be short-lived. That's what I'm really seeing here. You're literally being guided. This is like a rainbow bridge of healing. You're being guided to really recenter yourself in the authenticity of you. I don't think I've seen this much nurture, guardianship, protection around in a reading. I mean, I think we are all protected. We are all guided in different ways. But there's a specific something here. You have something to bring forth. And it involves being the real you. Ah, yes, of course, as well. Back to this framed, being projected onto. I want to say that sometimes if you are successful, you will attract more success, but you will also attract envy from people, and those people may wish to put you down. It's heartbreaking. Sometimes even somebody that you really think cares about you, they can be really envious and sort of sabotage stuff around you, sabotage your success. And for some of you, this is relevant. I think there's a message coming through that you are guarded from this, and it is disappointing when people don't support you. You would want someone to have your back and really be proud of you for your achievements, and instead they actually almost kind of like negate it or put it down, or as the saying goes, piss on your fireworks, that kind of thing. And I think there is an energy around this. But actually, look, you are being guided to something more. Put that down, because ultimately you will be a beacon of hope for many in terms of stepping up and being the best version of you. It's as simple as that. Whatever this disappointment is, you know, your doorways are not closed. In fact, yours are open to abundance and success here. You're being called. I feel your guides, your angels, are literally like you almost have an army of people around you, an army of beings around you to support you to step through and beyond this and move forwards with celebration. Be who you are. Don't be afraid to shine. This is like a calling to step into the dream time and step up. How interesting, this came out in reverse. I rarely read reverse cards, but I actually feel that was really relevant. It's time to put this sort of any doubts behind you. Really, this is what I'm seeing. Any doubts need to be placed behind you. Liberate yourself, believe in yourself. I truly feel that you have something magnificent to bring forth. This is as we move from this tipping point of New Year, from one year to the next, you have something magnificent to bring forth. I think it is whatever has been going on around you, do you know, just kind of walk away from it. You don't have to let it trap you. Don't tangle yourself up. You can be really clear-cut about this. Just ride away, walk away. Everything around you, you have more support and more guidance around you than you could possibly believe to help you move away. Literally, let it go, move away, move beyond it. May we have guidance, information, a message for today that Spirit wishes to give you. 10 of Swords, absolutely. Look at this. This has really been getting you down. There is something around you that is the opposite of where you're going. Yeah. 5 of Swords. A lot of skullduggery going on. A lot of backstabbing. It's back to that, you know, you're doing amazingly. So lots of backstabbing, a lot of, yeah, just, you know, below the belt, behind the back sort of stuff, which is often how people demonstrate jealousy and envy. You are amazing. You are going to shine this year. You are going to be absolutely fucking awesome. The dream that you have of where you want to go is going to be very real this year. It's the real you, it's your destiny, it's your calling. It is time to activate that. Do not be held back by any negativity. Free yourself from any connection to unhealthy people who toxically need to target you. You can't fix them. We have a joke in the counselling world. For those of you that are new to me, I was a full-time counsellor for a long time, a psychotherapist. There's a joke. It says, how many counsellors does it take to change a light bulb? Only one, but the light bulb has to want to change. And I'm seeing an energy of some people around you who have no investment in stepping up and no investment in changing, which is why they're so damned envious of you. You're alive, you're passionate, you're vibrant, you have ideas, you're creative, you want to make this happen, you are fucking awesome. And they step down, they don't step up. And that's why they target you. That's why they talk about you. That's why they put you down. It has no reference point to who you are. It has a reference point to who they are. You can't fix them. They're never going to step up, or if they do, it needs to be of their own volition. So truly walk away from that. Time to leave, however you do it. It's time for you to step into a full ownership of everything you can be. Look at this Two of Wands. Yeah, be the, be center stage. Step up. Don't be afraid to shine. Be seen. Don't be afraid to be seen. Don't be afraid to shine. Be your most amazing, authentic self. This is your destiny. It's your pathway. This is a magnificent year ahead for you. I'm really seeing that. Nine of Wands. Literally, you are going to be stepping up. Stuff that you used to think wasn't possible for you is going to become possible for you. Literally, I'm seeing you get your ducks in a row, kind of one at a time. I'm seeing abundance, success. You have a lot coming to you. You really, really do. Yeah, King of Swords. Be resolute about this stuff. Don't let this get you down. Because truly, and this is your message, don't let this linger. Let it bounce off you like a water off a duck's back. There is so much protection around you to assist you in keeping you and your energy clean and pure and vibrant and ready to be activated. Literally, your angels, your guides calling you to cross that bridge. Let go of any disappointment. Let go of any feelings about the people who are doing their own thing, but negatively. It's time for you to rise and shine, literally. That is your reading, pile 2. And this is your message right here and right now as we are in this pivotal turning point of a new year. And if you're watching this in 6 months' time or 8 months' time, the essence of this message is absolutely the same for you. It really, really is. These messages are timeless. Beautiful souls, I want to wish you an amazing 2024 because I think you're going to have one. I really, really do. I'm sorry this has happened, but I think it sometimes comes with being amazing. It comes with success. You can't please all of the people all of the time. What you do need to do is step into your own authenticity, shine and be a beacon of light for those who also wish to shine, because you will be inspirational for, many, many people. And yeah, for sure, there'll be some people who just behave badly. We can't change them. But you can change the lives of those who do wish to step up, and you will be inspirational, truly. Pile 2, it is an honor to be reading for you. Beautiful souls, thank you for joining me. If you'd like to get notification of any of my readings, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, they should come into your stream. And if you'd like to be in my monthly prize draw, I give away a free private reading every month and a pack of my own oracle cards, and also a diary and a journal at the moment, a moon diary and a moon journal. So if you are a subscriber, you simply just need to add yourself to my subscriber email list. And once you're on it forever, and the names are drawn out of the hat every month. And then I make an announcement in a video here on YouTube. So watch out for that announcement as well, because, that could be you. Beautiful souls, tons and tons of love. Have an amazing New Year's. Have an amazing 2024. Wherever you are or whenever you are finding this reading, your message is clear. So have an amazing time ahead. Tons of love, pile 2. Hey pile 3, welcome to your reading, and happy New Year's, and I hope you're all doing brilliantly, and I hope you've had an amazing time over Christmas. And if you're coming to this reading in 6 months time or something, then I hope you have just been having an amazing time regardless, and that you are doing really well. You have Scorpion energy here. How interesting. I keep hearing a sting in the tail. That's what's coming through. Now, Tiger Eye is an angel of protection. It's also a talisman of good luck. It is said to bring good luck to the wearer or the carrier. So you have an angel and an energy of protection and good luck as well. And yet I feel like I keep hearing this sting in the tail. Scorpions are very transformational. The energy of Scorpion is very transformational. Let's draw your cards. We have a lot of angel cards today. Let's see what we are shown. There's your card. Big happy changes. Okay, that looks fabulously exciting, particularly if you are watching this at the time of the new year. But you know, anyway, irrespective, big happy changes, sting in the tail, transformation. Okay, and a talisman of both protection and good luck. I mean, I also, Tiger Eye can really feel like a situation is turning around, like the answers are being given to you, or the answers will come to you in some way, shape or form. I like meditating with Tiger Eye. Seeing this card for you. You are protected. Okay, there we are. You are safe within my bubble of light. You can proceed with confidence. These are Archangel Michael cards. So you are being protected. Energy of Archangel Michael around you. I like this. You can proceed with confidence. Okay, so something is happening around you that is, it's a big shift. It's a big transformation. Maybe you're having a little bit of a wobble. I am seeing this one for you. This is your life's purpose. Wow. Archangel Michael, you know the details of my divine life purpose. This is the prayer. And I ask you to help me to be aligned with my goals. Please clearly guide my actions so I'm taking the best steps to fully manifest my wonderful and meaningful career. Okay, so we're seeing transition largely in kind of career, in a career money area. Sting out of the tail. I'm now hearing taking the sting out of the tail, actually. So something, there's a bonus coming to you from something that felt like it wasn't okay, like a silver lining. Solar flares activate. This came out in pile 2 as well. That may be a reading that interests you, or maybe worth watching for you if you were drawn to it potentially as well. Okay, activate. Yeah, there may be a connection for some of you. Right, there's going to be a silver lining that comes from something. So something that didn't feel so good is actually going to turn out to bring you the very best possible outcome. May we please have information? So we have the 5 of Cups. Absolutely. So there's been a real disappointment. This is the sting in the tail. Something has not worked out that you had hoped for. Maybe you didn't get a promotion that you wanted, or something didn't come through as you'd hoped. May we have more information, please? This one, 9 of Cups. Yeah, there is a real silver lining here. What I'm seeing is something is going to emerge and come together that wouldn't have been able to happen if you'd done this. So something didn't work out, hence the sting in the tail. But you know, it would have been the wrong direction for you. If it had worked out, you wouldn't have been able to receive, there's some kind of real abundance or limitless possibility that's about to sort of be poured over you. I'm seeing a collaboration here, like moving to a different team, or meeting a different group of people, working with a different group of people, showered with magic and abundance. And I don't think that you'd have found this team if whatever went wrong hadn't gone wrong. You'd have stayed put where you were. So though it's been disappointing, I think it's purposeful. Absolutely. This is the card of Temperance in a traditional pack. This is guided. You're literally being guided. It may not have felt like it, but we have these wings. Can you see in the back there's almost like a gateway that's sort of slightly hidden here? And the gateway is being made by, well, I don't know whether it is a sun or a moon or stars, perhaps a combination, but I can literally see the edges of a gateway here. Yeah, you're going to step through to something, onwards, upwards, really, and it's going to be bigger than you actually would have expected. Interesting, the card on the top just moved. Son of Swords, it's coming soon. Okay, I think for many of you, you're still in a place where you're feeling the sting and wondering, you know, what to do next. This is happening fast, okay? So a doorway of opportunity is going to be opened for you. It's bringing you a collaboration, a different team that would not have been possible. I'm hearing to look on reverse of the pack, or the base of the pack rather, 6 of coins. Yes, there'll be a new job offer. If you've been made redundant just when you really thought you worked your socks off, there'll be a new offer, a new job coming through for you. Look at this, money coming, generosity. So something that is going to be so much better is coming, and if you'd stayed put, it would be like applying for a job, being so disappointed you didn't get it when you'd reached your 2nd or 3rd interview, and then actually you're now made a job offer that gives you twice as much money, working with the most amazing team. It's coming soon. I'm seeing with the Son of Swords, this is a fast energy coming in. Almost like it feels almost like a rescue package financially in some way, or a rescue package in terms of the disappointment. Okay. Yeah, Son of Coins, you're going to be bringing in the harvest. This is so we have the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Coins. And the Knight of Coins literally is about bringing in a harvest. It's after a period of trying very, very, very hard and working your socks off. If you think about it, with a farmer, they sow seeds, they till the ground, they look after the plants, and then when they finally reach harvest time, in many ways they're quite exhausted, but they pull out the stops, and then they reap the rewards of everything they have worked for. This is you reaping the rewards. So whatever disappointment is around you, your message is actually very clear here. Pile 3, it is actually that there is a disappointment, something didn't work out, but that something so much better, bigger, more fruitful is coming to you, a better team, more money, more recognition. The harvest is going to come in. And it will come soon. So you're being really shown this. This is your message today. May we just also draw some more cards to find out how this might proceed. A little bit more information, please, for my beautiful pile 3s. How might this proceed? Could we have information about how this may be proceeding, or even timescales? Perhaps I'm seeing soon. Okay, I think those are our cards. Okay, so the one that has initially shown itself here is the King of Wands, so that's pretty big. We have 2 of Cups, we have 6 of Wands, card of success, King of Wands, Page of Swords, 6 of Swords, and 4 of Wands. Oh well, this is just fab, 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 and more fab. Okay, this is kind of like the new offer is a match made in heaven. Okay, it really, really is. I mean, we've got so much kind of connection and love and abundance coming through here. You'll leave your old world behind. The disappointment, honestly, you're going to leave it behind with the 6 of Swords. It will be behind you, a new world opening up. I think it is going to come to you quite quickly with the Knight of Swords coming in here. I think you're going to love it. And for sure, it's quite new to you. It's fresh. There's a newness, a freshness, a sort of a, yeah, that's the best way I can describe it. A newness, a vitality. There's like a youthfulness about this new possibility. I mean, it feels like a match made in heaven. So whatever disappointment you've had, however this fits, I've looked at this very much in the context of work, because that's what it's felt like. But if you've had a sting in the tail or a disappointment in relationship, you know, with the 4 of Wands here, this beautiful couple, 6 of Wands, beautiful couple, 2 of Cups, beautiful couple. If the sting in the tail is not about work and it was about some form of personal relationship, you know, whatever that might be, whatever the sting in the tail was, there is something so much better coming to you that will feel like, you know, you're bringing in that harvest. It's coming fast, it's guided. It will bring you I want to say the status, almost the status you deserve, desire. It's a far bigger upgrade than anything that you thought you were buying into previously, or that you were wanting to get previously. It really is. It's a much bigger upgrade. So whether this is circumstance, job, work, friendship, anything in your world, that is this reading, the essence of the reading, the energy of the reading is resonating. The disappointment, the sting in the tail, will pass, because very quickly there is to be an offer of something that is seriously bigger and better than anything that you could have previously thought that you would have. A big upgrade on the harvest, as it were, literally getting what you really, really desire. And honestly, you will just not look back at this. This will seem so insignificant when you get to where you're going. My beautiful pile 3, this is your reading for today. I am wishing you every blessing on this new year, and if you are watching this reading at any other time, I am wishing you every blessing at this point in your life. Tons and tons of love. Beautiful souls, if you'd like to get notification of any of my readings as I post them, if you subscribe and press the little bell icon, they should come into your stream. And if you would like to be in my monthly prize draw, I give away a free private reading and a pack of my own oracle cards and a moon diary and a moon journal. If you would like to be in that monthly prize draw, it's a subscriber offer. So if you subscribe, press the little bell icon to get notification of readings, and then add yourself to my subscriber email list. I will make an announcement every single month here on YouTube of the winners. I already do that, and once you're on that list, you're on it forever. We draw the names out of a hat randomly. So beautiful souls, thank you so much for being here. I'm so sorry this has happened, pile 3, but truly the shift and the turnaround to something that is so much more for you, so much bigger, so much better, such a bigger upgrade. Honestly, you will look back at this without a thought. It will just be a drop in the ocean in the world that you are bringing forth and creating for yourself and having in the very, very near future. Tons of love to you, pile 3.